Obviously, it's made operations very much more expensive. And probably one of the biggest challenges we faced is there was a ban on alcohol. And for clients coming to relax and enjoy a holiday, this has been this is really effective. We've had many groups who just said, sorry, if I'm not allowed to have a drink with my family, then I don't want to come.
Siwezi lipa hata employee moja. So lazima nijifanyie peke yangu, kama ni takeaways, nijifanyie peke yangu.
Since March, like me, myself, I've just gone only 2 trips.
Undoubtedly, COVID-19 brought the travel and tourism sector to a halt. The pandemic has dealt an unprecedented blow to the industry by drastically reducing international tourists' arrival in the first quarter of 2020 to a mere fraction of what they were in the first quarter of 2019. But however much the COVID-19 numbers continue to rise, Kenya is determined to keep its economy afloat, starting with the revival of the tourism sector, which normally contributes around 800 billion shillings and 1.1 million jobs to the Kenyan economy each year. However, the Ministry of Tourism, in conjunction with the Kenya Tourism Board, is now turning its focus on the local market for rescue, discovering a jewel that has for a long time not been explored to its fullest: sports tourism.
We are aware international tourism will not come immediately, but can we start with the domestic tourism? Kenya
is now banking on its marathon icon Eliud Kipchoge to market the country's attractions, using his brand as the world marathon record holder.
I'm really happy to be one of the ambassadors for Magical Kenya. It's a beautiful place. I hope I will be getting more experience on far as conservation, either conserving the animals or conserving the environment. So it's a huge experience. But I urge all the citizens to visit every conservancy. It's one way of giving back to our country.
The signing of Kipchoge as Kenya's tourism ambassador for 6 months is hoped to turn around Kenya's fortunes in the sector.
So yes, we lost jobs. We almost 2 million people lost their jobs. With this gradual opening by the government, jobs are coming back slowly. I like the support the Kenyans are giving to the tourism sector by traveling. So this is the program we are developing as a government. The incentive we have given, yes, we have given almost $10 million to the community rangers who are protecting the conservation areas.
Coming months after the Ministry of Tourism developed the hospitality industry protocols on health and safety, we took advantage of our visit to Masai Mara to conduct a spot check on the performance of surrounding hotels. This is Sarova Mara Hotel Camp. According to Duncan Mwangi, the hotel manager, the domestic market has played a huge role in helping them back to their feet.
Since we opened, the demand is much higher than the capacity of rooms we opened. We've got a total of 75 tents, but we did open with a total of 40 tents. But the demand is currently much higher than that, which is a good thing and a good sign to see. Generally within Mara, there is a higher demand over the weekends, and that is very, very encouraging. And all of this is actually local tourism.
And in efforts to ensure that customers are at ease amid the pandemic, the hotel has invested in organic farming that will see customers consume fresh produce from the farm that are not only readily available, but also nutritious to keep coronavirus at bay.
What necessitated the creation of the garden is to offer the fresh produce for the use in the kitchen. Basically, there is what we call from farm to fork or from farm to plate. That means you can trace your produce all the way to where it's served in. So I would come here every morning and select my produce, whether I want spinach, I need mustard leaf, and cucumber, parsley. And I do combination and I do my menu for the day, and I'll serve you for lunch or for dinner.
Does it meet the demand for your clientele?
The produce is, I can say, averagely sufficient. It can account up to 60% of the requirement for the kitchen.
The journey to Kenya's recovery couldn't have come at a better time. The wildebeest migration from Tanzania's Serengeti to Kenya's Masai Mara National Park is ongoing. thousands of visitors flocked to experience the eighth wonder of the world, an indication that domestic tourism is slowly picking up and is hoped to be complemented soon by the international market. As if that's not enough, Nakuru, another tourist town, is starting to slowly experience a rise in flamingos' numbers. The government seems to have pressed all the right keys so far, with the sector poised for a major comeback. Linda Koskei, Masai Mara, Narok County.